Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper, thanks for joining us today. You know, I get messages all the time from people about sometimes they're excited, sometimes they're not excited, sometimes they're starting eBay, sometimes they're quitting eBay, sometimes sales are up, sometimes sales are down, and I think there's a common thread running through some of the ones I've seen lately. Plus, I've been seeing this experience myself about a new way to get sales. You know, this is the new normal, if you want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. And it's been pretty true for me over the last few weeks as well. So I want to talk about that and a bunch of sales. I think we have like 17 sales, right over 500 bucks headed out of here today. Let's go take a look. Now you're seeing the aftermath of our Whatnot show, and I just want to comment on it really quick. This all needs to be shipped out of here today. And well, if you watch the Whatnot show, you could tell I was in a little pain. I've been having some serious back troubles lately, and it's getting a little bit better. But I made sure that my wife and daughter were here for the show, but I didn't make sure that they were here to help me ship. So they're gone today, and Bubba's girlfriend's on her way to help. So it's a lot of work. So it's not a show about Whatnot today. This is about eBay, but I just want to say this really quick before it leaves my mind. Is people that do this, there are people who do these shows like 3 days a week, and if you sell, it is a lot. Now there's a lot of big benefit, especially for me. You know, my items have gone for a premium. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who was over there watching that last week. And it is a lot of work. And so even though we were thinking maybe long term of doing this, I'm not convinced. You know, after last show, the previous one, I was like, yeah, maybe this is something we should do. And I'm beat, y'all. I'm absolutely beat. It's exhausting. It took up an entire day, and we haven't even shipped it yet. So we will see. As of now, there are no future shows planned. We may do it again. We may not. We may do it more. We may not do it till next year. We're not quite sure yet, but it was fun. Thank you to everybody who joined us over there. This is my example of kind of being tired. This was partially put together Lego, and it probably wouldn't have taken that much time and effort to put this thing all together. I decided we were just going to sell it as is, sell it for, you know, 25-30% less maybe, and not do the work because we got it so cheap. And it still sold for $44.10. Am I saying that right? Make sure I get it all right. $44.10 plus shipping as is. And I'll take that, Seth. You'll notice that weird number, $44.10, and that's going to lead in just a few minutes. We're going to do 3 more pulls real quick to the new normal. I just saw Wallen out there run after something, so I got to go check on him. But I'm going to pull this first. And one thing that was great about Whatnot, and so many of y'all, thank you for your generosity over there. Uh-oh, Wallen's barking at somebody. I better go look. What are you doing, bud? Huh? Somebody up there? All right, well, back to work here. This right here, we're talking about Whatnot in the charity auctions we ran over there. This is one, we had 4 of them going to the Blessing Place. 2 on Whatnot, 2 on eBay. This is the second one on eBay. It is just gorgeous little imperial purple slag glass. Little, I don't know what you want to call it, candy dish or something. And it sold pretty quickly, full price, and it's going overseas international shipping, so it'll be a fun one to pack. And the money is going to the Blessing Place along with a few other things. I'm trying to think. We're over $200 that people spent on those 4 items. So we're going to be able to pass that on to Andrea. So thank you to everybody out there. Next item sold super quick. And I got to tell you, it's kind of cool. It's the clapper. And it's new sealed, new old stock, the clapper. $17.09 for that one right there. How cool was that? I should have kept it. Whoop. New old stock, and I'm throwing it down. I should have used it in here. That'd have been funny. The kids would have got a kick out of it. And it went to Terry. Kevin, I've been watching your videos. Thanks for all of the great info. My husband and I retired last year and are downsizing. May start listing some things of my own. Brings back fun memories. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the clapper. I remember that old commercial. It is about time to get into our topic for the day, the new normal. And this is how I've got a lot of sales lately. I want to talk about it. But before I do, I want to grab this. This is a quick seller, full price, $25 plus shipping. It is a Grinch plush. Oh, there you go. Sound like a dog. And it's got storybook and the heart and the whole 9 yards. This is a big one. It will fold down into a USPS number 7 box right there. And that one sold really quickly. And this one might have been a viewer sale as well. We had a few, 5 or so viewer sales today. So thank you to all of you. I appreciate that. And I want to give a thank you, if I can remember, and it might be on the next episode, but a lot of people bought merch out of the Whatnot auction. We had them buy it now. And I want to thank those people because we didn't get a chance to properly thank you on that Whatnot. And I might get Reagan to make a list. It takes a little while, but she's perfectly willing to do that. And we might do that sooner rather than later. So if you did, thank you. And everybody who purchased something on there as well. This sold for $25 plus shipping. Actually, I thought it was a viewer, but it's no message. So maybe it isn't. But Kent, if you are a viewer, thank you. The next sale is going to spark this conversation here, and it's because this was an item that was listed for $15 plus shipping. I don't know why I'm going all the way over here. Wallen was in my way. But it sold for $13.50 plus shipping. Now, I was a history teacher. I wasn't a math teacher, but $1.50 off of 15 bucks is 10% off. So I sold this because I sent out an offer for 10% off. And I did that because it had been like 9 hours and I hadn't had but maybe 1 or 2 sales. And I'm like, man, I want a few more sales here. And so I'm like, I will send out an offer. And I did, and it sold. And it got $13.50. I don't even know why or when or where I bought this or how much, but it was cool. Might have been $1 somewhere. And I'm like, yeah, get 15 bucks, something like that. And I had some watchers on it, and I was like, well, we'll send out the offer. And it sold pretty quick for $13.50 plus shipping because it was an offer. Now, I've talked about Mercari before since we're cross-posting with List Perfectly now. And today may be the first day I don't have a sale. I haven't even looked on there yet, but I haven't seen any come across. And these items right here on Mercari, it seems like, I don't know, 50% of the sales are either people trying to get a better offer or, you know, a better price, or me sending an offer, which I don't do that much on Mercari. I just don't think about it very often. I know there are some systems where you can automate and whatever. I probably need to look into those, but you know, then you got to start baking in prices, assuming for that. And it seems to me, obviously, it is a far greater percentage now than it was, say, a year ago of best offers or sale items or people requesting a best offer. It seems to me people are trying to find the absolute best deal more than they ever have before. So let me know if that is your experience. I really hope it doesn't become like Mercari. In my opinion, how bad it is on Mercari, just it's constant send offer, lower the offer, lower the offer. On eBay, it's somewhat like that on eBay, but it's never been that bad in my opinion. But it seems to be that that's the way of doing it. I want to mention one other thing really quick, because I don't get into the whole free shipping, calculated shipping, flat shipping, all that much. I've made my opinions known. But in a world like this, if this is the new normal, if this is going to become more and more and more of what we see, it is an argument against free shipping. Because sending out a 10% offer on this, if you have free, if this is a $25 item free shipping and you send a 10% offer out, because people are like, oh, 10%, that's $2.50 off. Where if it's $15 plus shipping, it's $1.50 off because they take it off of the sales price. And if the sales price is, you know, 50 bucks plus 0 shipping, they're taking it off of essentially the shipping price as well. So there's one more argument for not doing free shipping. This was not free shipping, $13.50 plus shipping. Turner just came in here and I had no doubt that he was going to show me this. I told him, I'm like, Turner would probably love to play with that thing right there. Huh? Mm-hmm. The clapper.
That's so cool.
Should we have kept it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to grab a board game, and you can do your Commonwealth comedy joke a little early today. You got to come up with one, though. So, Operation Family Guy sold for $30 plus shipping. I had people in that video like, but what are you really going to sell this stuff for? So, there are a few that have gone under, and I addressed that off the top, but a lot of them are going over. And I think we had board games at like $20 plus shipping. This one sold for $30 plus shipping. So, it should be... We should make more than we stated in that video on the Picker channel right there. And this one to a viewer. All right, Turner likes to sit in the blue chair, but I'm not moving all that stuff. All right, he has a joke that I didn't think he quite grasped, so we had to explain it, and it is pretty funny. So what's your joke?
Did you hear that Spider-Man is in trouble with the law?
Did you hear that Spider-Man is in trouble with the law? No, what did he do?
They caught him on the web looking for Mary Jane.
So we had to explain what Mary Jane was. Anyway, that's a really good joke. And we did a Spider-Man joke because what movie's coming out? Or has already come out here?
It already has came out in Lynchburg, where It's just select theaters.
Mm-hmm.
But it's coming out tomorrow.
What is it?
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, cool. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
Do I got to take you?
Yeah, definitely.
All
I
right,
mean,
buddy.
there's 240 Spider-Man. Why not?
Thank you, bud.
Bye.
We sold another Hollywood Hogan mask. I think that's 5 in the last few days. And it is, I'll make sure I get the right one. I swear I should probably just leave it at the top, huh? Oh well. Let me find it. All right, I found it. And this time I left it at the top because it looks like these are the hot sellers. $15 free ship, but you see the quantities we have of these, so you know I have no problem making $8 profit on an item like this if you're going to do it over and over and over and over again. So a little bit less than $8, but I'll take that right there. I forgot when Turner came in here, this one went to Des, and thank you as always. But when I answer a question here, it says, I gotta read this again. I love the way you still talk like a teacher. All right, well, thank you. The way you share your knowledge is great. Tell everyone hello from me. Well, thank you, but we'll do that. And she asked a question, did you ever get the Hillbilly Jim hat? So yes, and those who are watching remember us. I pulled it out right here, and I gave you a heartfelt thank you because it is one of my favorite gifts I've ever got. It's small, but the fact that you paid attention to detail like that and gave me something I really liked was really precious. So thank you. And I will say this as well, I don't remember the video, but somebody in here remembers what video that is, and they can put it in the comments, Des, and you can go check that out. And we appreciate you as always. And I hope you enjoy the game. You have to forgive me, in between clips, my monitor wouldn't work anymore, and I had to get it fixed. I don't know what the heck was wrong with it, but I had to turn the AC on because when I keep it off for too long, it gets hot. So I'm gonna turn it off right here so it doesn't make too much noise, and then I'll turn it back on when I'm done filming. Jimmy Buffett cassette lot right here. This one sold for, it was a weird number, 11 and change, 11 something and change. I guess I'll look. People yell at me if I give something off, you know. $11.69 plus shipping on this Jimmy Buffett cassette lot. Not exactly where we want to be, but I'm like, you know what? You could put this in a bigger lot and get more money, but I just figured it was better to sell the Jimmy Buffett lot together. $11.69 plus shipping. You ever have one of those days where just nothing seems to go right? Today is one of those days. I looked through after having the monitor go bad, nobody's here to help, and my back is just killing me, and I don't know, I shouldn't complain. I've got so many blessings, but I looked through every single one of those down there, and then I looked through every single one of those down here, up here, and the very last one I pulled out of the corner was the one I needed. So it just happens that way sometimes, I guess. This one right here, Stewie, was one of the lower end ones, and it sold, and it has a little issue here as well. Not too bad. And it sold for $12 plus shipping. And $12 plus shipping might be the lowest price on any of the figures, I think so. But it's cool, and we really enjoy your videos. I also enjoy your history lessons, as my wife has been a second grade teacher for 21 years. 21 years. That's as many years as I put in. 9 years away from retirement, y'all, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do it. We hope you and your family have a blessed day. Dustin, say hello to your wife for us. God bless her for doing that. It's a tough job. And Stewie is headed your way. It's about time for my bubble wrap to show up, and I am going to do a giveaway real quick. Well, technically, Joel is doing the giveaway, American Bubble Boy. Hopefully, he's letting me chip in here, but he's pretty persistent, so we're going to do a giveaway. Matter of fact, I've already pulled this, and I know the person who won. And he's a super nice guy, and I just feel bad that maybe somebody would suspect that it was on purpose. So what we're going to do today is we're going to give away 2 rolls, just to make sure that everybody knows we're being honest out there, and I'm not just giving it to a buddy of mine. And no, it's not Dave, it's not Carrie or anybody like that. It is Yakov Benz won today. And so when I saw that, I'm like, oh geez. But I figured, I got to give it to him. He won the dumb thing. So we're going to give it to you, and we're going to pull another one as well. Just contact him. Well, I'll contact you. He has a YouTube channel. He does a live show, shipping stuff and talking about eBay and all that. And the other winner, I cannot find it here. Oh, here it is. I wrote it on the Rolo. It is Brian Cairns, C-A-I-R-N-S. So if Joel won't do 2 winners, then he'll have to let me pay for one of them. So anyway, congratulations. 700 full feet of bubble wrap is headed your way. Another viewer sale. So by my count, that's 5 today, which is crazy. Thank y'all. You know, we don't deserve all the kindness and charity coming our way. We appreciate it. Maybe I'll find this one the first try. Nope. Might have to dig for this one too. Let's see, it's the ET earring with the ET and drag earrings. All right, I'm gonna set it down again. Between this and the whatnot and all the charity stuff, you guys have raised so much money, being so generous to so many different organizations, and we're starting to highlight those on videos a little bit. You know, people don't tune in for that kind of content, but I want to make sure you see those folks and what some of you are doing for them and anybody who purchases something out of the merch store as well, so you can see the end result, at least for those folks that we have relationships with. So all right, what am I talking about? These two sold for $6.75 plus shipping. And then went to Thomas. I've watched you for years on YouTube. These ET earrings are just what my wife wants. Hopefully it's not an anniversary present, but she doesn't know it yet. There you go. There you go. I like it. Keep kicking something and taking names in the reselling world. My eBay store flagship picks is liquidating due to slow sales. Oh, I'm very sorry, but you set a high bar. Best of luck to you and the fam. Well, I am very sorry to hear that, but I appreciate the purchase. And, you know, I said that at the beginning of the video, you know, there's ups and downs and there's people coming in and coming out. And, you know, it happens. And it happens to all kinds of folks, just like on YouTube, just like out there in different businesses as well. Things are constantly changing. I do like that name, though. That's a cool name. Hey, one more thing. If, you know, we talk about the kindness coming towards me, you know, we have a Trash to Cash podcast reselling Facebook group. And occasionally, once a month, I think we have people post their stores in there. And I know a few people that go on there and pick and choose stores, especially when it comes to holiday time, to kind of return the kindness that has been given to different people. And we tend to like to do that too. And I actually made a purchase just the other day using one of those links. And, you know, I mean, it's probably going to do nothing, let's be honest, because there's 50 people who posted in there. But we do look to find ways to give back a little bit to everybody who gives to us. So thank you. I appreciate that. This is another one of the send offer sales. And these have been flying out of here pretty quick. And of course I won't find it today. I'm telling y'all, it's one of those days. Seems like nothing is in the right spot. Well, it's in the right spot. It's just not easy to find. Let me go around to the other side and try it. $12.60 plus shipping, which means it was a $14 hat. There it is right there. See? Stop whining. And that one, this was one of the lower end ones, but still $12.60 plus shipping. Got a little dust on it. Gonna have to clean it off. And the last viewer sale of the day, 5 out of like 18, I think, something like that. So very, very kind of you. Went to, I don't remember. I gotta find the keys first anyway. This one right here. Camaro keychain. These are a great buy. It was one of my favorite sales of all time, if you have seen that video. And then this one here is Firebird one. I think these are the right two. $28.70 plus shipping total. I take that back. It's free shipping. $28.70 free shipping. Hi, Kevin. My family and I watch your channels all the time. Enjoy watching people sell things. My parents have been doing eBay for 20 years. I love doing it myself as well. Bought myself a Camaro keychain and bought the Firebird one for my mom. My eBay is Mermaid Treasure Box. And my parents' eBay is Two Bear Gifts. And both of them. And a 9 rank company is the other name. Say hello to your family for me, Samantha. Samantha, I appreciate it. Thank you. We are inside and we sold some matches, $15. And by the way, you can ship these. I've had a lot of people tell me you can ship them. It's got to go ground though. I know, name. The ones that you got to be careful about are the ones that are, like strike anywhere matches. That's the ones that are no-goes. And don't be putting these in priority boxes and flying them on planes and stuff like that. But you can do it. That's why I love this cat. It's my favorite animal in this whole place. I said, you want some treats? And he looked at me and said, nope, I'm just going to sit right here. After my luck today, I'm scared to go try and find these club head covers. I'll probably be digging in here for an hour. Did anybody have any doubt that I would have to dig to the very bottom? I had no doubt today. No doubt. Whoop. No doubt whatsoever. Oh my goodness. When it rains, it pours. This is, I don't even remember. I gotta go look. There's two of them. Not that you really care that much, but you know, I gotta be accurate here. Cleveland Launcher. That one sold for 20 bucks right there. 3-wood hybrid cover. And the other one sold for $10.79 plus shipping. Now I gotta go clean up this mess. And just for the record, the best way to do this is to have 3 bins. And I used to have 3, and then I had 2. And then we needed more space, so we just did it this way. Is to have one for drivers, to have one for irons, and 3 woods. You don't see very many for irons, but for like fairway woods. So big ones for the drivers, medium ones for the fairway woods, and then putter covers. And then you have 3, and then it takes a lot less time to find it. But I'm going to have to figure out something. I'm going to have to put the putters up there or something, because it's taking too long. All right, y'all, I got to tell you, it happened again. So I have a ton of Harley stuff that we're going to sell. And we just started getting through it. And so here's the first Harley tote in here. And of course, these are Harley, but they're not new. They're pre-owned. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where did I put these things? And it took me a while again. It was near the bottom of that tote, but we found them. So maybe it's time for the SKU system that everybody tells me about. I've never really needed it, but there's been a few times, it seems like once an episode lately, where I can't find it. And then where I know where they're at, sometimes I can't find them. But anyway, we're doing all right. 30 bucks on these, I think. They're pretty good. $29 plus shipping on those used Harley-Davidson gloves. This one didn't seem nearly as difficult to find because it's a banner, and it was in the banner bin, which is the Auburn bin, and it wasn't that far down. And it's a scarecrow. If I can get it so you can see it. Little scarecrow banner. Didn't go for much. Usually pay $1. Sold for $10.60 plus shipping. All right, y'all, we are out in the shed that will remain nameless for now. Actually, what we're going to do out here for a while, and what we're going to do is to highlight some folks in the community, some good folks, instead of having what we used to have up here. And, you know, we've taken those links down and trying to take steps to make sure things are done correctly. And, you know, I've had a lot of questions. I get a ton of stuff right here. All the time I get a ton of stuff in my voice messages, and I've been really trying to go through it because I want to get as much information as I can about all kinds of things. And, you know, some of the things, you know, looking back in hindsight, I would certainly have done sooner rather than later, but it is hindsight, and it is what it is. I want to turn some positives out of it. We'll be putting some folks up here on these screens. You can check them out instead of what we've been putting up here. And again, I appreciate all your support. It means a lot to me. So this is the entirety, with one exception, I think.
2.
To untangle some jewelry. 2? What's the other one?
Jewelry.
Oh, jewelry. But these go together.
No.
What do you mean?
That's a jewelry lot, and then this is a jewelry lot.
All right, very good. Jacob did all of it by himself. Boa, sorry, did all of it by himself. Right?
No.
No? Now, Erica and me, no Blue Ridge Mama, no Reagan. That's a lot of work. How long do you think we were in here?
Less than 2 hours.
Yeah, we did it pretty good. But it was, would you say it was half as much as last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm exhausted, y'all. So, Bubba's gonna have to make me dinner.
I ate and watched.
All right, thank you. Finally have all the eBay and the whatnot stuff shipped. And Sophie's the only one left standing. Just a big thank you to Jim. Jim, your kindness, I don't even know what to say. You have been so nice to us. And this was on the floor over here. My wife comes in here. She has no patience and opens stuff. I don't even know who sent this to me because the box is now gone. So whoever you are, please leave a comment or send me a message, and I'll thank you better than that. Same with these as well. This is an awesome lot. I just thought I'd show you my favorite one right here, Caddyshack. Very, very cool. I appreciate that very much. One of my favorite movies ever, especially comedies, and some other great stuff as well. So thank you, and thank you. No name here either, so leave a message for me. You guys are awesome. This is an Angel shirt, by the way, in case you didn't know that.